So sticking with debt for a moment, something like 75% of climate funding has been in the form of debt, so going into Africa generally. Now, debt in itself in emerging markets, it does have a tendency to cause crises and ultimately to be counterproductive, to not help in the long run. But counter to that, and it's something you were talking about a little bit earlier on, the continent and your region has fantastic natural reserves, and natural kind of carbon sinks and things that are essential for humanity. And there's a very interesting idea, which maybe you could talk about, of debt for nature swaps. For debt, Could you talk about that a little bit? And do you think that there's potential in your region for debt for nature swaps?
You know, our region have a potential, environmental potential and natural potential. So this swap is very difficult for local investor because the local investor just focus on the rentability. So that's why it's very important to find a way to attract international investor in our zone and to use it for this swap of debt and nature. So
I think a way of doing that would be to create the fiscal instruments. So, for example, a carbon credits. Can you see, has there been any movements towards building a carbon market, issuing a carbon credits in your region? Then I'm thinking that there's clearly a big need for good quality carbon credits from Europe and its cross-border carbon mechanisms and its functioning market. And considering the linkages that your region has, could there be a carbon market created for your region that is integrated with the European carbon market for trading backwards and forwards?
We have established African Carbon Market Initiative. We work to establish carbon market in across Africa, and once this market is operational, we can switch with Europe carbon market and to find how these two markets can work together and to attract financing for our zone. You know, we have plenty activities in forestry, for carbon sequestration, and you need to bring and all of 8 countries we've moved to solar energy. So you have a credit carbon you can get for that. And our policy as established is working to establish a framework of credit carbon to sensibilize, to help the company that is doing something for our environment and our region to get credit carbon and to pay less taxes. When you in your income, you have a reduction, a discount of your income tax you have to pay to government to encourage a company to do something for environment and from climate change fighting.
Excellent. Okay, no, that's very very encouraging that there's innovation happening. Something else I'd like to kind of understand from your point of view from the Financial Services Authority is one of the big movements, again, in Europe and the US has been towards disclosure. And it's been towards then taking the climate disclosures and putting them into the financial statements and the balance sheets of companies. Is that so? Like things like the TCFD framework? Is that happening within your region, your region's companies, and your region's kind of governments and banks?
Well, disclosure is very important for all companies. So in our region, we start for a listing company. That listing company have to make an extra financial report to say that your ESG engagement and what you've done in environment and social government. That's why I start yet with listing company. And other side, the central bank is working with banks to put it on a balance sheet and but in Africa we have the issue of data. Data is to collect data is very difficult. So you go very slowly with bank and to help them to compete with data and to disclose with data. But it's a little bit take a time in our zone because don't have a good framework to collect data and environmental and social data in our zone. So we have, we know the criteria, but go slowly, with bank to collect data and to disclose them to the international investor. That's why it's very important. This disclosure can help international investors to come to our market and to invest in our project.
Yeah, fantastic, fantastic.